They'll be mowing the lawn Saturday at Saratoga. We go to the spa for the Grade 1 Fourstardave. Yes, it's time to take a look at this field. A Grade 1 race at Saratoga on the turf. That's if the weather cooperates. Saturday, August the 10th. And it is set for race number 10. Should be an exciting card on the day. We've already got a preview up of the Saratoga Derby. The field has been drawn. We got a 7-horse field, and it does include a couple of graded stakes winners for the Fourstardave, led off by Strong Quality. Strong Quality, a good turf horse, has won in the dirt, won the Knicks Go earlier this year on the dirt, has shown speed on the turf, and draws the rail. Master of the Seas is a multiple Grade 1 winner. 1 mile seems to be his distance. He won the Woodbine Mile, he won the Breeders' Cup Turf Mile, and he also won the Makers Mile. Now he's going for the Grand Slam if he can pull off the Fourstardave here at Saratoga. Major Dude, a nice winner last time out at Saratoga, trained by Todd Pletcher, took advantage of a rail trip the last race. Meanwhile, Carl Spackler should take a lot of betting in this race. 4-time stakes winner, but he's never won a Grade 1. Comes off a hard-fought win in the Grade 3 Kelso over Talk of the Nation, who is entered in the Arlington Million on Saturday. You've got Money Supply, a multiple stakes winner, won the Indiana Downs Turf Stakes race, has won at the fairgrounds on the dirt. Meanwhile, you've got Ottoman Fleet. He's got a Grade 2 win and a Grade 3 win in his last 2 starts. Now goes for the trifecta here if he can get the Grade 1 win in the Fourstardave. And then another former backclasser, More Than Looks. First race of 2024, solid connections, and overall, I think it could be tough here. More Than Looks off a long layoff. Definitely a tough race for a Grade 1, but that's what you expect in the Fourstardave. So we've got Master of the Seas, 3-time Grade 1 winner, likes the 1 mile distance. Carl Spackler, a 4-time stakes winner. Ottoman Fleet, a Grade 3 and Grade 2 winner. And then More Than Looks ran last year in the Breeders' Cup. Let's take a look at the race replays, how these horses got here. Starting off with Strong Quality. This horse has shown speed on the dirt and on the turf. Let's go back to the Knicks Go Stakes. This one's on the dirt. He's in the red. He's on the inside. Now this horse comes up on the outside, but Strong Quality got positioned first, stayed at the rail, and gamely fights off for the win. Strong Quality, ridden by Dylan Davis, who's having a good Saratoga meet. Meanwhile, we go to the most likely race favorite, Master of the Seas, 3-time Grade 1 winner last year, multiple stakes wins in Europe, 6 wins, some big wins last year, 9 wins in 17 starts. Let's go back to the Makers Mile marker, wins this race. Kind of drew off easily, hasn't run since that day. That was in April. They've been pointing for the Fourstardave, and then I think their plan is to go back to the Breeders' Cup Turf Mile. You've got Carl Spackler, a 4-time graded stakes winner. Let's look at this battle in the Kelso Stakes. Duels neck and neck with Talk of the Nation for the entire stretch run. Pulls away late. Chad Brown trains Carl Spackler, who's been strong on the Saratoga turf. Ottoman Fleet, back-to-back wins. He won the opening verse. Let's take a look at the Arlington Handicap. A Grade 3, 2 races back. Comes down the center of the track, wins this race. He's another one I think who has some back class. The 1 mile distance should be strong. And Ottoman Fleet, a contender in the Fourstardave. Major Dude, Saratoga winner last time out. Now here he is in the orange. He's at the rail. Gets a perfect trip. 5 for 15 lifetime. Only carries 120 pounds here in the Fourstardave, but some people are going to dismiss him because he got that easy trip the last time around. He's always been a strong closer on the turf, and he does fit in this race. Meanwhile, you go to the 6 furlong pace analysis. Lots of different ways you can take a look at this pace. Strong Quality, I think, will be on the lead after 6 furlongs. He doesn't need the lead, but I think he runs his best races on the lead. Now, there could be some rain on Saturday. We'll see how that matches up with the turf course. Ottoman Fleet, Major Dude, and Master of the Seas. Those are the most likely presslers. Master of the Seas seems to has a kick from anywhere on the track. Carl Spackler probably mid-pack in this spot, and the closer probably going to be Money Supply. I think it's going to come down to that final quarter of a mile. Whoever has the best late kick could have an advantage here. I think overall we're going to see an average pace, not a fast pace, but the Saratoga turf is holding up strong if we cannot get any rain on Saturday. Meanwhile, the big handicapping questions, late kick on the turf. Carl Spackler, I think he likes that mile distance to a mile and 1/16, but he needs to go up to that grade 1 class level. Ottoman Fleet, back-to-back wins, good current form. Master of the Seas off the April layoff, but he always runs well, 9 for 17 lifetime. Pace of the race, current form, Master of the Seas and Ottoman Fleet. I think class overall is probably Master of the Seas with the multiple grade 1 wins. And speed, I think Carl Spackler has the most late speed. Early speed is strong quality. Master of the Seas, he kind of just works out his trip wherever he sits on the course for Godolphin Blue. That is a look at some of the pace scenarios and current form on Master of the Seas and Ottoman Fleet for the Fourstardave. Lots of different ways you can go in here. I think Master of the Seas will be favored. Ottoman Fleet's going to take some money. My top selection is going to be Carl Spackler. I'm going to look for a little bit of a price. Chad Brown trains on the turf at Saratoga. I'm going to play exactas with Ottoman Fleet and strong quality. Going to look for a little bit of a price in this race. Master of the Seas could very well be 3 to 5. Could take this field. I'm going to try to get a little bit of value from this race. Take a couple of shots and some exactas. So I'm going to go with Carl Spackler. Try to key over Ottoman Fleet and strong quality. If you like Master of the Seas, then I think you definitely want to take Carl Spackler for second and possibly Ottoman Fleet behind if you're looking at Master of the Seas as the most likely winner. Summer racing season continues. We've got the Travers Stakes just a couple of weeks away, Pacific Classic, Kentucky Downs. Then on the Travers Day, we've got the Forgo, the Jerkins. Saratoga closes out the meet with some 2-year-old racing, the Hopeful Stakes, and the Spinaway Stakes. Plus, we've got the Del Mar Debutante and the Del Mar Futurity coming up at Del Mar. Lots of good racing this Saturday. Free racing picks. I do my tip sheet on Saturdays. Selected big days, Travers Day, Breeders' Cup. It's free. Just sign up once and you're good to go for all the big racing days. And compare some of my notes with your notes as you handicap these races. I send it out Saturday morning after the scratches. And we've got previews up. It's a big turf stakes race weekend. Arlington Million preview is up. That one is at Colonial Downs. And the Saratoga Derby also on Saturday at the Spa. Part of a big day of racing. And the Troy Stakes. The Fourstardave. Who do you like? Do you like Master of the Seas, the big favorite? Major dude off that big win. Carl Spackler, a 4-time stakes winner. Any one of these could win, and even more than looks. Strong back class in this race. Who do you like in the Fourstardave? Leave a comment. Sign up for the racing newsletter. And remember, D. Wayne Lucas always says, people have opinions. Horses have the facts.